At 4:17 p.m., the defendant released a video message on Twitter that he had just taped in the White House Rose Garden. In it, the defendant repeatedly repeated the knowingly false claims that we had an election that was stolen from us, and finally asked individuals to leave the Capitol while telling them that they were very special and that we love you. After the 4:17 p.m. tweet, as the defendant joined others in the outer Oval Office to watch the attack on the Capitol on television, the defendant said, "See, this is what happens when they try to steal an election. These people are angry. These people are really angry about it. This is what happens." At 6:01 p.m., the defendant tweeted, "These are the things and events that happen when a scared landslide election victory is so unceremoniously and victoriously stripped away from great patriots who have been badly and unfairly treated for so long. Go home with love and peace. Remember this day forever." On the evening of January 6th, the defendant and co-conspirators, one, attempted to exploit the violence and chaos at the Capitol by calling lawmakers to convince them based on knowingly false claims of election fraud to delay the certification, including the defendant through White House aides attempted to reach two United States senators at 6 p.m. From 6:59 p.m. until 7:18 p.m., co-conspirator one placed calls to 5 United States senators and 1 United States representatives. Co-conspirators 6 attempted to confirm phone numbers for 6 United States senators whom the defendant had directed co-conspirator one to call and attempt to enlist and further delay the certification. In one of the calls, co-conspirator one left a voicemail intended for a United States senator and said, "We need you, our Republicans. We need you, our Republican friends, to try to just slow it down so we can get the legislators to get more information to you." And I know they're recognizing. I know they're reconvening at 8 tonight, but the only strategy we can follow is to object to numerous states and raise issues so that we get ourselves into tomorrow, ideally until the end of tomorrow. In another message intended for another United States Senator co-conspirator, conspirator one repeated knowingly false allegations of election fraud, including that the vote count certified by the state to Congress. At 7:01 p.m., while co-conspirator one was calling United States senators on behalf of defendant, the White House counsel called defendant to ask him to withdraw any objections and allow the certification. The defendant refused. The attack on the Capitol obstructed and delayed the certification for approximately 6 hours until the Senate and House representatives came back into session separately at 8:06 p.m. and 9:02 p.m. respectively, and came together in a joint session at 11:35 p.m. Uh, at 11:44 p.m., co-conspirator 2 emailed the Vice President Counsel advocating that the Vice President violate the law and seek further delays of the certification. Co-conspirator 2 wrote, "I implore you to consider one more relatively minor violation of the ECA and adjourn for 10 days to allow the legislators to finish their investigation, as well as to allow a full forensic audit of the massive amount of illegal activity that was occurred here." At 3:41 a.m. on January 7th, as President of the Senate, the Vice President announced the certified results of the 2020 presidential election in favor of Biden. The defendant and his co-conspirator committed one or more of the acts to effect the object of the conspiracy alleged above in paragraph In violation title, how you doing? Conspiracy to obstruct the official proceedings. The allegations contained in paragraph 1 through 4 and 8 through 1 through 23 of this indictment are re-alleged and fully incorporated hereby references. From on or above about November 14th, 2020 through on or about January 7th, 2021, in the District of Columbia and elsewhere, the defendant, Donald J. Trump, did knowingly combine, conspire, confederate, and agree with co-conspirators known and unknown to the grand jury to corrupt, obstruct, and impede the official proceedings, that is, the certification of electoral votes, in violation of Title 18 of United States Code Section 1512C2, in violation Title 18 United States Code, obstructing of and attempting to obstruct an official proceedings. The allegations contained in paragraph 1 through 4 and 8 through 1 through 23 of this indictment are realleged and fully incorporated hereby references. From on or above November 14th, the allegations contained in paragraph, they repeat that same thing. Did knowingly combine, conspire. That's the completion of the Donald Trump indictment 3. Anyone who support Donald Trump at this point after this is someone who don't believe in democracy and is opposed to democracy. It's plain and simple. It's evidence in the media that he committed all these acts and he tried to defraud your election.